The Brits just gave Donald Trump one hell of a welcome to the United Kingdom today, once again renewing the notion of British charm as unparalleled in the world. Get out the teapot and put the kettle on. This one is worth sipping to. Welcome to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. Last week saw Donald Trump embattled yet again over the Epstein files, a recurring theme in his second term, only temporarily derailed by the murder of right-wing provocateur Charlie Kirk. For more on that mess, including all the lies spouted by Trump, Kash Patel, and the rest of his right-wing harpies, see our other videos here on the channel. These people are trying to deflect blame, and as they do, they sink deeper and deeper into the quicksand. As you might recall, attention last week centered on the release of a so-called birthday book and card given to Epstein by Donald Trump. Though Trump has decried it as a hoax, analysts have a different story.
We begin with the House Oversight Committee and this image. And our point here is not to get mired in what might be the salacious aspects of this, but rather to leave this up for you to remember. If nothing else, Donald Trump and his allies repeatedly publicly denied that what you see with your own eyes here exists. This was from the Epstein estate. It is allegedly from and signed by Donald Trump, dating back to 2003. The body content, the word many have used about it, the obvious representation of a woman here, the references to youth, young women, or even underage women are all contained here. Now, I should note this is as released from the Epstein estate to Congress. The White House has previously and continues to deny that this is legitimate, that Donald Trump drew that, signed it, and sent it over to Epstein. So there you have the updated statement. Trump did not draw the picture, and he did not sign it. But this is under subpoena. Epstein is dead. The documents under control of the estate are overseen now by lawyers and other independent officials. So there's every incentive for them to basically comply with the subpoena, and almost no reason or conspiracy theory that could explain why they would risk, for example, breaking the law to concoct evidence to predate and bother Donald Trump.
Don't you just love that they call that rather lewd card body? You know who does body really well? The Brits. Stay tuned, folks. You will also be happy to know that British television also decided to troll Trump's arrival. For more on that, see our other videos here on the channel. For now, we stay focused on the Epstein scandal. While the Epstein Files Transparency Act did not pass out of committee last week, given the newfound birthday card and mounting public pressure, it looks like the act could still pass the full House, thus forcing the release of all the Department of Justice Epstein files. As of today, at the time of this report, 218 congresspeople have pledged to support passage of the legislation. That's just one vote short of the number needed for it to pass. Analysts predict it will pass by the end of the month. So once again, stay tuned, keep up the pressure on your representatives, or any representatives you think are persuadable on this issue, and let's make sure it doesn't go away. And now, coming to the aid of all those who want to pursue justice in the United States, our longtime allies, the British. Upon arriving in the UK today, where Trump is heading to Windsor Castle, where he plans to stay for the duration of his visit, the British people sent him a none too subtle reminder that nobody is forgetting about the Epstein scandal at hand. Take a look. Yes, folks, that is the largest image on record ever produced of Epstein and his longtime bestie, Donald Trump. The Brits used crowdfunding to have it produced, and it's sitting on the lawn outside Windsor Castle. Can we just look at it again? I love that. Look at it. Look at the way it ripples. God save the King, and God bless the UK. Makes you want to visit all over again. That and the hobnobs. And if you haven't had a hobnob, you're severely missing out. Look them up if you don't know what I'm talking about. But I digress. This is a delightful interjection by the United Kingdom, and exactly the kind of stunt that we need to help keep the Epstein scandal the focus of attention here in the US. It comes as Fox News continues to spread lies about Tyler Robinson, the murderer of Charlie Kirk, including that his years at college were what radicalized him to killing. Given that he attends a technical school for electricians, I find that hard to believe. But again, I digress. Here's the bottom line. Continue to support the release of the Epstein files and use this little smattering of British trolling to help motivate yourself and others. We are getting closer and closer on this one, and Donald Trump is running scared. Let's hope he runs out of Washington for good in the very near future. In the meantime, it's time for tea. This is Occupy Democrats.